How to replace a Human Touch PC-600, PC-610, or PC Pro Recline Controller. You will need a Phillips head screwdriver and a 3/16-inch Allen wrench. Save all removed parts for reassembly. To get started, unplug the chair. Next, use a 3/16-inch Allen wrench to remove the 4 screws and washers that secure the armrest assembly to the chair. Now, tip the armrest toward the outside of the chair. Then use a Phillips head screwdriver to loosen the 2 screws that secure the Recline Controller assembly. When the screws are sufficiently loose, detach the Recline Controller assembly. Tip the assembly over to remove the screws. Now, use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 3 screws that secure the assembly base to the cover. Remove the base and cover. Next, disconnect the large white connector. Turn the PCB over, then disconnect the 2 smaller connectors. The assembly is now free from the chair. To install the new Recline Controller, first remove the PCB from the plastic enclosure, making sure to hold the PCB by the edges only. Next, connect the large white connector to the corresponding connector from the chair. Connect the longest remaining cable to the PCB connector that is closest to the end of the Recline Controller knob. Connect the remaining cable to the adjacent PCB connector. Now, feed the Recline Controller knob through the hole in the assembly cover. Note the large slot and the 2 smaller notches on the assembly cover. Install the large cable strain relief into the large slot and the 2 smaller cables into the smaller notches, then place the assembly base into position aligning the screw holes. Using a Phillips head screwdriver and the 3 small screws that came with the new assembly, secure the assembly cover to the base. Now, place the assembly into position on the underside of the armrest, with the cable installed in the slot. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, replace the 2 long screws to secure the assembly to the armrest. Next, place the armrest into position on top of the chair arm. Using the Allen wrench, replace the 4 screws and washers to secure the armrest to the chair. Finally, plug in the chair, and you're done.